Hello everyone, welcome back to Close to Be Milkshake. I am your host, along with support puppet Mr. Chicken. Yes, I'm a diagnosed narcissist with antisocial personality disorder, and I want to talk to you today about online psychological warfare that I am seeing from basically somebody with a narcissistic mind who, now knowing who I am, I do understand the manipulations, deceitfulness, needs for control, power, perfect love, and my arrogance. And it is going to come out, so try to be prepared to feel offended. Okay? Now remember, this is just coming from my perspective of the world. We're going to talk about victim channels keeping control over your mind so you can be stuck and not be able to move forward. Okay? I started taking notes this morning after I was on TikTok, and I was watching a Sam Vaknin video came up that says, "A Narcissist Black Magic." What the fuck, Sam? Now, Sam used to not be on TikTok forever, and he just started showing up less than a year ago. And he does do clickety clickbait, this, that, and the other thing, not just giving the reasons why we do stuff. This is totally understandable, and I'm not throwing him under the bus because he's a fucking narcissistic person with psychopathy and shit. So of course he's gonna do these things. That motherfucker gets a pass. But for the other narcissistic abuse channels, they are smear campaigns. Now, a smear campaign is them telling their truth from their perspective, but not telling the whole truth because they are not telling the other side. The other side would be the narcissistic person's mental illness and why they are the way that they are. Not just talking about the asshole disorder, because this is why everybody thinks everybody's a narcissist. Everybody's a narcissist because everybody's trying to take advantage of everyone. Narcissism is like wildfire. I need some coffee. Okay, it's wildfire. Running rapid since social media started. Likes, clickbait, articles that are, propaganda being put out. I would read the article and then they would retract what they said to get you to read the article in the first place, but I already got sucked in. Same thing with victim channels, and I'm going to tell you why in a minute. So they tell you how the narcissistic person or cluster B fucked you up. This, from my perspective, reading these things, reading your comments, going into groups, reading your pain, we are emotional vampires, unknowingly, okay? I know because I've been doing all of this fucking shit for years. But unknowingly, we are feeding off of your pain. We are reading these things. They did this, they did that, they blah, blah. Reading all different kinds of tactics that they pulled. And, somebody who has a darker spirit might go in there and be learning new things. Even somebody who doesn't have, the full-blown mental illness, but they still have I just want to get my needs met personality. That is what they are learning from your experience. Okay? They never discuss the mental illness. When you watch these things, and I've watched many, especially now regular, victim channel groups where I was abused, so I'm just gonna, parrot what everybody else is saying and make my channel so I can feed my own narcissism. That is what's happening. And I get to make $1 if I am continuously posting on TikTok. As you see, my mental illness, I can't even fucking do that. I can't even do that. Procrastination, ADHD, I'm not hyper focused on it. So, whatever. Okay. So, when you watch, say anyone, now a lot of them are like, oh, I'm a narcissistic abuse coach. That means I just read the bad shit about what somebody who's displaying narcissistic traits is doing. That's it. They're not talking about the childhood trauma, these empaths don't have any empathy. Okay, there's no compassion, there's no nothing. When they are speaking about the disorder and the person, we are people, and the person or patient. If you're, watching, I'm a therapist, but they're not talking about any compassion towards the disorder. Yes, we're very difficult to treat. We're assholes and blah, and we're always, there's that power struggle and everything with your therapist. And praise Jesus for these therapists that go into this line of work. I mean, it is very challenging. But they do see the child, the inner child inside the shell of the false self. They can see inside, okay? So when you watch these channels, just see, this person has thousands and thousands of videos, and they're saying the same thing over and over again. Why? Because you like the us versus them. That makes your narcissism and your ego boost. Your self-esteem is dysregulated when you get out of a relationship with a narcissist. You don't know what the fuck is going on, and your pain is real. I'm not taking away that shit. You're gonna see down the road that I'm actually trying to be helpful. But these channels are making it a war. It's you, the perfect unicorn empath that did nothing to contribute to the relationship. I'm not saying contribute to abuse, although a lot of people become mutually abusive. It's not just reactive. I react. So if you get to say you react, I'm reacting to you. You don't do what I say, I'm reacting to you. It's the same fucking thing. I am reacting from my inner child experience, and I'm projecting it outward. You are also getting tired of my bullshit, and you're reacting to it. And this is your inner child shit as well. So, psychological warfare of good versus evil. There's a lot of narcissistic things out there, talking about demons, exorcisms, need to just scoop all of us up and put us on an island. I mean, really, don't worry. I don't like normal people. I would never fucking date some self-proclaimed empath, ever. You are safe with me, okay? Let's see. So then we have narcissistic channel. This is why these channels, power corrupts, okay? So they have power over you. You keep coming back because they are saying how great you are compared to somebody else. Instead of saying, we're both fucked up in some way, this is how we came together, and due to lack of boundaries, low self-esteem with both of us, we were fighting our childhoods through each other. But they don't talk about that shit. Their power is over keeping you at a low energy vibe. Okay? So you are stuck. It's like quicksand. You're stuck in quicksand. And instead of saying, okay, I want to get greater understanding, but I'm going to go on Amazon and buy How to Kill a Narcissist. How to just read about all the red flags of a narcissist. Now, this is understandable for you to, say that my pain was real. This is what, happened. But a lot of these things are telling you that we go after you to hurt you from the get-go, okay? They like to gloss over the perfect love of a narcissistic person. They hide that away. No, they don't have romantic dreams of getting all their needs met that they didn't get in childhood, just like you. No, they're demons. They're just coming after you for pain. They don't want companionship. They don't want nothing. All of them are psychopaths. No, they're not. No, they're not. Okay, there's so many unawares walking around the planet that they do not know who they are. And a lot of them are saying they're empaths. Okay? So, when you see these channels, just pay attention to yourself. Am I getting anything helpful out of this? Is this, I have people come back to my stuff when they're feeling at a weak point and you need a reminder. That's good. They're like, I understand why you are the way you are. I need to be reminded why you do this. So you can break free of that energetic cord, that psychological cord in your head saying, I miss them. Okay, but why? Why do you miss them? Because it has nothing to do with, romantic love and all that shit. That crumbled a long time ago. Now it's abandonment issues. It's the need for closure. Some of you will stay in friendships because you're hoping that you can get the good shit back of when we were friends. All this fucking stuff is going on in your head. And then you have these motherfuckers that are like 5 secrets a narcissist will never tell you, and the last one will shock you. You think those motherfuckers are here for you? For your healing? No. Wait until the end of my video, because they need you to watch the whole video to get to the end so they can get their dala. Okay? So that's why when I watch this shit, I'm like, I ain't watching that shit. Oh, the last one? Okay, scroll to the end. Stop it. All right. So these channels are also making you believe that the psychological warfare is against the narcissist, when it's them keeping you connected and living rent-free in your head. I get to live rent-free in my people's heads. If they were like, I need closure, what's going on? I don't understand. I'm cool with being feared or loved. So if there's no love, then you need to be afraid to fuck with me because I will psychologically harm you. So they keep you in this fear. And if you guys know anything about or believe anything on a spiritual or metaphysical, even just physics, energy, when you think, feel, your energy goes out to these people. And I watched something the other day about this energy connection of hate. So when you hate someone, you are contributing more hate into their energy. So if I give too much hate to someone, say they just have this small ball of, negative energy, and I am giving them more hate, their energy is going to grow. That hatred is going to grow inside of them. I don't know if you believe any of that or not, but I was like, this is a fucking eye-opener. Why forgiveness is not just for you, but you're chipping away at that ugly ball of energy that they're carrying around. Now, I understand if you're just like, fuck them, let them, who he had. I mean, your prayer for forgiveness for them is, like I said, you're not a magical unicorn, so you're not going to be able to remove all of their childhood trauma and stuff, but you are breaking that vampire energy suck cord that's connected to each other. Okay? All right. So, what else did I fucking write here? All right. So, when you want to remove the power of, and it's not the narcissist that has over you anymore, it's how you think. Victim channels are going to tell you what to think, okay? They're going to keep you bound. So what you need to do is you want to protect yourself. Don't go into psychological fucking warfare without a shield. Go in there thinking, is this going to be helpful for me to move on? Are they going to talk about the actual mental health issue so I can understand? Are you also watching things that are helping you build back your self-worth and not demonizing somebody else, okay? It's just building yourself up. I tell people to watch Tim Fletcher on YouTube because he talks about childhood trauma and CPTSD, and he helped me understand things, and I bring that information to you as well. Watch him. Also, you want to be sure to incorporate healthy and positive things into your life, because I have to take breaks from this sometimes too, because my energy vibration gets low, very low, and I don't want to do anything. I isolate the shit out of myself and don't want to do nothing, because all I'm talking about is, the dark. I'll talk about why we do the dark, where it comes from, but when you're just living in this cesspool all the time and not taking any breaks, that shit's getting all in your skin and stuff, it's getting in your heart and it's keeping it just dark. So try to, bring positivity into your lives. And these people who are doing the fucking channels, the victim channels and shit, I don't know if they understand the darkness that they're keeping inside of themselves. And they're doing it for the almighty dollar, okay? Remember, I can't fucking do that on TikTok. It's too much fucking work. I'm lazy. I'm fucking lazy. Barely get anything here. Jesus. I need to go get another fucking job, dude. Anyways, so I'm giving you my unique perspectives on things. I am telling you the things that I see, the things that I hear when I talk to you one-on-one. I'm giving you insight because my brain is wired differently. I have things removed. I have things that I don't understand from your point of view. So when we do speak, I'm letting you know you are seeing, holy shit, this person is clinically crazy. Yeah. To where there was no way I would ever be able to have the perfect, that I would want. And it's not because we were coming after you to destroy your life. We too want to create this perfect fantasy reality. We live in fantasy. Our whole false self is fantasy, and we don't even know it. We think this is us. Pay attention when people are rattling off all of their knowledge about things and all of their schooling, shit that they have, stuff. It's just a resume. There's no depth. Pay attention to that. Be like, how do you feel? Feelings. Because I don't like to talk about feelings. Keep that shit away from me. I just like talking about facts and fun. Okay? So that's a sign too. All right? There is no depth. Pay attention to when somebody is only trying to get into your head and it's not reciprocal. Okay? Because I'm too uncomfortable to unleash. Like I said, no feelings. I'll talk to you about, regular stupid fun shit. I'll talk to you about, narcissistic stuff. But you ain't tapping into no vulnerable nothing. Okay? Last, I want to talk about, there was this chick that came into our clusterbmilkshake chat group. And she was paying everybody $25 to fill out a questionnaire. And we found out, well, why are you doing this? Why? Is this for university? Is this for peer-reviewed journal stuff? Because we're here about, trying to get people to understand and us to understand ourselves. And she was like, no, she just wants to write a book. So she's infiltrating the group, paying $25 for us to fill out a questionnaire so she can make hundred thousands of dollars on another victim group book. And as you know, I don't trust anybody. And I'm just like, I fucking threw bitch under the bus. I was like, you are fucking exploiting. I'm giving you money. Yeah, you're giving me a crumb. I'm part of this book if I filled out the thing. Are you going to write down all of our fucking names? No. Are you going to give us credit? Are you going to give us some profit? No. She's just exploiting, and she can do whatever she wants with this. Are the people that are being questioned giving proof of their diagnosis? No. Do you fucking... Anyways, I like that I'm paranoid and have trust issues because fuck y'all. Fuck y'all. Okay? All right. So I hope that was helpful. I know I rambled a lot here, but I just wrote these notes this morning because, this was just a seed planted in my head. And I had to fucking get it out. So do with it whatever you want. Okay. What do we say? Have a great day. Namaste.